Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Hump Day Wednesday, December 15th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, Arizona-based Banner Health is at its most overwhelmed since the pandemic began, leading the company's officials to issue a warning yesterday that its hospital system may have to eventually choose who can receive care. Some of Banner's hospitals in one of Arizona's largest healthcare systems are operating above 100% capacity, according to Dr. Marjorie Bessel, the company's chief clinical officer. COVID-19 hospitalizations make up 1/3 of Banner Hospital patients, but there is also an extremely high volume of patients who either delayed preventative care or are in the late stages of an illness, she said. The company has 18 hospitals in Arizona. As of yesterday, 10 of them were running above 100% in their ICU staffed bed capacity. 5 of them were operating 100% above staffed inpatient bed capacity, that according to spokesman Corey Schubert. We're more stretched now than we ever have been before since the start of the pandemic, Bessel told reporters. ICUs are where we are experiencing the most significant strain on our resources. Banner has had to postpone medical procedures, new patient visits, and non-urgent appointments because of its intensive care unit needs. I had the chance to sit in the ER here at Banner Payson Medical Center for about 8 hours on Monday. It was pretty eye-opening. I underwent a bunch of tests myself that confirmed that I'd had 2 small strokes, which really sucks. But what was very interesting about the visit to the ER was that our ER was overloaded with COVID patients, car accident victims, and many others. People were on gurneys out in the hallways there, and I was astonished at the workload that the staff had to deal with. I'm very happy, though, to report that the staff were working through all of the challenges, and despite things like at least one patient who was delirious and combative, the staff, they were just the epitome of professionalism. Really, really impressive indeed right here in Payson. Well, hospital professionals are prioritizing medically necessary surgeries like mastectomies and gallbladder removals. The hospital system, with assistance from over 2,600 travel nurses who travel around the country filling staffing needs, they're trying to counter a hemorrhaging of Banner staff nurses who retired, left the field, or took non-bedside jobs. Banner's modeling predicts that its number of Arizona hospital bed occupancies will escalate and peak in mid-January. Bessel added that nearly 90% of Banner patients undergoing treatment for COVID-19 are unvaccinated. Some days the percentage of unvaccinated COVID-19 patients in intensive care has been 100%. Bessel reiterated that vaccinations were the key to reducing the burden on the healthcare workers. She said, "My top ask of the community at this time is for all who are eligible to get vaccinated and your booster if you've not already yet done so." Now, Bessel said this is the best way to prevent serious COVID illness that requires hospital-level care. Well, Banner's situation echoes other hospitals in our region, too. Dr. Michael White of Phoenix-based Valley Wise Health said staff are reporting the same number of COVID-19 infected patients as a year ago. White had hoped that vaccinations would have translated into fewer hospitalizations. Hospitalizations across the state for COVID-19 overall inched up Tuesday from a day earlier to 2,764 patients, and as of Monday, according to the Arizona State Health Department's coronavirus dashboard. Now, the dashboard also reported 2,168 additional cases and 203 deaths. Most of the fatalities stem from inspection of death certificates going back several weeks. Since the pandemic started, the state has reported 1,320,748 confirmed coronavirus infection cases and 23,243 COVID-19 deaths. The Delta variant continues to make up the majority of the infections. However, Maricopa County Department of Public Health officials said Monday that they identified the newer Omicron variant in 6 people in Metro Phoenix. Tuesday marked a year since the COVID-19 vaccines first arrived in Arizona, that according to the Department of Health Services. So far, more than 4.5 million people in Arizona, or 63.8% of the state's population, have received at least one dose of the vaccine. Over 3.9 million have been fully vaccinated. Now, of the state's vaccine-eligible population, 67.8% have received at least one dose. Public health officials have said that unvaccinated people are 15.2 times more likely to die than those who are fully vaccinated for COVID-19. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, a potent winter storm system continued to move across Arizona during the early morning hours today, producing areas of rain, snow, and some pretty strong winds. And man, those winds were nasty overnight last night. Snow and blowing snow will result in hazardous travel throughout about mid-morning before exiting the state. Quieter weather is expected this afternoon. We'll let you know what you can expect for the next 7 days coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Lucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, a potent shortwave trough and associated cold front continued to move across Arizona during the mid-morning hours. Now, this is a very quick and fast-moving system with rain, snow, and strong winds exiting the state to the east by mid-morning. Now, this afternoon through the weekend, well, we're looking at chilly but fair weather as a weak trough and cold air pool will remain over the state. Now, the chilly conditions, well, they're going to be especially true from the Mogollon Rim northward, and that's the area where overnight lows are going to be dipping tonight down into single digits in the mountains and teens in the lower elevations. Highs in the mountains will be mainly in the 30s with mid-30s and mid-40s at the lower elevations across the northeast. Some of the Mogollon Rim temperatures, well, they're going to remain closer to normal for December. From Monday onward, though, things start to change yet again. Another trough will approach the western states and Arizona. Early in the week, this will mean that a milder southwest flow with temperatures warming accordingly. Now, as the trough draws closer, kind of like towards midweek of next week on Wednesday, you can look for the chance of precipitation to be on the increase. Meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they should look like this. Here in Payson, it's going to be sunny, with a high only warming to 44 degrees. Calm wind becoming southwest around 6 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, it's going to be kind of chilly. You can expect mostly clear conditions, calm winds with a low in Payson around 24.
quite a bit colder up on top of the rim. They're going to be struggling to reach 36 for a high today, and tonight up there, a low expected down around 8 degrees. So it's going to be chilly. If you're heading up that way, wear long pants. Down in the deserts of Tano Basin, not much of any increase in flow rate on Tano Creek at dark 30 this morning when I went across. They're going to warm up to about 54 for a high today, and then a rather chilly low for Tano Basin tonight, dipping down to about 33. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Hump Day Wednesday.